Hi, my name's Mitzi, and I'd like to share a little bit about the journey that I've been on in the last couple years. I've been on this journey for about a year and a half now, and I'll tell you what, it has rocked my world. I was an insulin-dependent diabetic. I was on 50 units of insulin every day. They were just getting ready to increase it, where I'd have to take the shots in the morning too. Went on this journey. Within 30 days, I was off that insulin. The metformin, I didn't have to take it anymore. The glipizide, didn't have to take it anymore. Blood pressure was in normal range. Cholesterol was in normal range. I didn't have to take anxiety or pain medicine. I have gout and fibromyalgia. Since I've been on this program, I have not had one flare-up. Proper nutrition can really rock your world. I was able to lose 138 pounds and start living my life, not sitting on the sidelines anymore. I'm telling you, you are worth investing in yourself. It's the best investment you could ever make. We have a community that when you get on program, you plug into it, and it's an online community, and everybody on that community is going through the same thing that you are. We lean into one another. There's support there. You can jump on there, ask questions, and everybody in the community has something to say and to encourage you. That's why we are successful, is we don't have to do it alone. We are better together. So we lean on one another and support one another and encourage one another. Yeah, I have been on several different programs. I've took the shots, I've took the pills, and through doing those crazy fad diets, I actually did some damage that is irreversible. That's about the only medication that I have to take is to regulate the heart valve. I'm telling you, this program, if you stick with it, you won't fail. I'm testimony of that. My clients are testimony of that. I have one of my clients that's been on it for 5 months. He's down 90 pounds. He was not living his life. He was sitting on the sidelines. They just went to California Adventures, and they were so excited when they got home because he was actually able to get on the roller coasters and ride the rides. He said it was like he was living his youth again. This program gives life back to people, gives them quality of life. It's an optimal health program with several components, and it's just not for weight loss. That's just the benefit of it, getting healthy, learning to maintain your weight so you don't yo-yo diet anymore. They have soups, they have hearty choices. It's just simple. Everything's right there. You don't even really have to think. You have one meal that you fix for yourself, which we call our lean and green, which has your protein and your greens in it. And you can have that any time of the day, you know, whether if you want to have it for breakfast and then your 5 other fuelings or lunch or dinner. It just depends on preference where you need it to fit in. It's simple. You can travel with it.
The next fabulous woman that I am going to bring on is MITZIE Smith, and I'll tell you, this woman is an absolute rock star, rock star wife, mom, and friend, and everything, that whole package. But just to know where she was about a year and a half ago and to now is just the most incredible freedom that she has found. So I would love, Mitzi, if you can come on and share your story.
Thank you, Angela. I'll give you a little bit of the backstory before I started program. I had just accepted that life was never going to get any better. I was at 299 pounds at my heaviest, insulin-dependent diabetic, fatty liver, high blood pressure, on pain medicine, on anxiety medicine. I just had accepted that that was my life. And Angela, she reached out to me, my coach, and I fought her. I said, no, it's just, this is how I am. This is as good as it's going to get. And she said, no, she says, it can be better. And after going back and forth a couple of times, I said, okay, I'll give her the 30 days that she's asking. Well, let me tell you what, within those 30 days, I was off of the insulin. 45 days, I was off of the glipizide and the metformin. I was off of the pain medication, the blood pressure medication, had freedom like you wouldn't believe. I wasn't chained to a medicine bag anymore. I wasn't having to hurry to get home to do an insulin shot. And I was able to do things and be front and center with my family that I never knew that I could. It's just been an amazing journey, and within the first 3 months I had dropped 50 pounds. And now to date, I've lost 140 pounds, and I feel amazing. I am at the football games. I am the one of the loudest and jumping up and down. Do you even believe I could jump on a bleacher? Cheering my team on, go Chargers, woohoo! And being there at the tailgates and our beach days, being able to help my family set up and be present and not have to worry about the shortness of breath or the pain in my joints. It's just been liberating to me. And to tell you the truth, it was not that difficult. This program gives you the tools that you need. You stay in structure, you have the support, and you excel. The results are amazing, just absolutely amazing. I highly recommend that. Don't ever think that there's not hope, because there's hope. Change, radical change is possible. Even if you don't believe in yourself, you have a community here that believes in you until you find the strength to believe in yourself. And thank you guys so much for letting me share.
Wow. And I was supposed to ask you, where did you go yesterday?
Yesterday, I was at a water park and going down the slides that I would never go down, being in a bathing suit, running around, not feeling uncomfortable in my own skin, and we didn't really even have any little kids. This was, grown-up day, at the deal, just having fun and living life, And then on the 4th of July, we went down to the beach and we walked from my son's house down to the park and back. No problems carrying our stuff. It's the little things that we take for granted, that people take for granted. And you get them back, and the freedom that comes along with it, it's just amazing.
Wow, so good. And I love what you said, that it's radical hope, that there's always hope. And
Yep.
You just thought that this is the way it was supposed to be. That
Yep.
you're going to live life this way.
Yeah, I have always battled my weight. I was that chubby little girl in elementary school that was made fun of, and then when I got into high school, I became anorexic and, was super skinny but super unhealthy. And then when I got pregnant with my son, after I had my son, for the abuse that I did to my body, I developed Graves' disease. And, just things that I did to my body, not knowing myself. And, and this has just given me the tools that I need to excel in life.
Yeah, so amazing, so amazing. And I love what you said about that there's always hope. That
Yes.
you feel like you're alone, that there's a community of support. You have had a health coach to come alongside of you. You're learning how to eat again, right?
Yes.
When you thought you got skinny in high school, now look at you. You've done it the right way.
Yes, and healthy and energy, and just, I'm at 52, I'm finally learning. You're never too old for change or to learn and how to better yourself and live your best life possible. Don't sit on those sidelines anymore. Don't let that disease chain you down. Break free of those chains. Freedom is within reach.
So good. Well, thank you so much for sharing and opening up. And it's never too late, like you said, to create your best life and to live in that freedom. Thank you so much for sharing this morning and opening up. Before we end, we were talking about finding freedom. And if you kind of search up the definition of freedom, there's a few different things that it says about it that defines the power or right to act, speak, or think without restraint. The state of not being imprisoned, and sometimes we think does food really hold us and imprison us? Yes. Look what it did to MITZIE's health. Look how much medication she was on. The liver, fatty liver, was holding her back, right? Was imprisoning her. Freedom from the state of not being able to do anything, to be affected by a certain subject. All that food that we're eating, that fast food, that junk food, is holding you back from doing everything that you desire in life. But then there's the power of self-determination that brings freedom. When these ladies decided that they were going to get healthy, it all starts in the mind. And if you're determined enough to get there, we all have an incredible program. These ladies are your friends. They love you. They care about you. And we have an incredible program to help you get exactly where you want to go. And maybe you're like Heather, you've tried everything. You even tried weight loss surgery. And now you're back to the same place that you were when you started. Do you know that there's hope for you to reach out to us today? We love to share how what we're doing can actually bring freedom and hope to your life too. You guys have a happy Saturday, and cheers, ladies, to finding freedom. We'll see you guys.